భరతమాతను కంటికి రెప్పలా కాపాడుతున్న జవాన్లకు రాఖీ కట్టారు విద్యార్థులు. హైదరాబాద్ ఏఓసీ సెంటర్లో రక్షాబంధన్ వేడుకలు ఘనంగా నిర్వహించారు. సంస్కృతి ఫౌండేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో నిర్వహించిన ఈ వేడుకల్లో పాల్గొన్న వివిధ కాలేజీలకు చెందిన విద్యార్థినులు జవాన్లకు రాఖీ కట్టారు. ఈ వేడుకలకు చీఫ్ గెస్ట్ గా తెలంగాణ గవర్నర్ జిష్ణుదేవ్ వర్మ, మేజర్ జనరల్ రాకేష్ మనోచా, రిటైర్డ్ లెఫ్టినెంట్ జనరల్ రామచంద్రరావు పాల్గొన్నారు.
And I then told him, since we are talking of Raksha Bandhan, Raksha, where every brother promises his sister that I will protect you, because Krishna protection. Raksha Bandhan is a symbol of protection. The Rakhi or the Raksha Dhaga as we call it is a symbol of protection. Let us have it in the cantonment. So here we are here today on this glorious day of Raksha Bandhan. We are here to celebrate Rakhi here. And Sanskriti Foundation has been doing very good work. I went through the literature they gave me and I had interacted with them also. The word Sanskriti, actually we try to translate everything into English. The trouble with us, we look for an equivalent in English for everything. But the word Sanskriti has no English equivalent. We say it is culture. The word culture actually comes from the Latin cult of following. But the Indian Sanskriti is not a cult. It is not a cult. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna tells Arjuna, Jnana Vijnana Sahitam. Means Sanskriti is Jnana and Vijnana put together. It is, as we realize, the soul of India. Sanskriti is the soul of India. As the chairman of Sanskriti Foundation was saying, that for 700, 800, 900 years, this country was ruled by other people. Yes, we were indeed ruled, but India was never defeated.
Has very, very noble thoughts. These have been enunciated by the previous speakers, और मैं उसको दोबारा दोहराना नहीं चाहूँगा. लेकिन जो मेरे soldiers हैं, जो मेरे children who are here, to link up with your past, अपने past, अपनी पुरानी जो पूर्वजों की दी हुई संस्कृति है, उसको कायम रखना किसी भी सिविलाइजेशन के लिए बहुत निहायत जरूरी है. इस वर्दी में we are committed to the name of the country to honor our past and keep our civilization ethos going through and through. We respect the values, we respect the honor which you give to us by today being amongst us and choosing this venue to tie Rakhi as symbolic for these 50 or 60 soldiers who are here, but in a larger sense this play of things is happening across the country, as we mentioned. I have also been a beneficiary of this, your benevolence, when I have been in places which are much cut out. This Mohim has started, if I can say, about a decade to 2 decades back, and I have personally been in places where we have not been able to communicate with our home, but Rakhi for Soldiers has endured us to the love of the countrymen. We are also very grateful for the Honorable Governor to grace this occasion and be present in our midst, in our surroundings, sir. We had the same function last year in the Governor's house, and it is your desire and your larger thought of having it here, which we very, very fondly respect. Thank you so much, and thank you so much once again to the entire Sanskriti Foundation for making this event as part of their 5-pronged approach towards enhancing the cultural aspects of this country.
కోల్కతాలో జూనియర్ డాక్టర్ పై ఘటన చాలా విషాదకరమన్నారు రిటైర్డ్ లెఫ్టినెంట్ జనరల్ రామచంద్రరావు. ఇలాంటివి దేశంలో పునరావృతం అవుతూనే ఉండటం దారుణమన్నారు. అభివృద్ధి చెందుతున్న దేశాలకు మహిళల భద్రత ముఖ్యమన్నారు. 2019లో తెలంగాణలో కూడా వెటర్నరీ డాక్టర్ పై ఇలాంటి ఘటనే జరిగిందన్నారు. మహిళలపై ఇలాంటి అఘాయిత్యానికి పాల్పడటం సిగ్గుచేటని మండిపడ్డారు.
Particularly important and prominent festivals of our mighty nation. This festival cuts across a lot of caste, creed, religion. It has no barriers. It's celebrated across the entire country. So today, as I've already been explained to you earlier, just to recap, we take a vow for the safety of our sisters and to ensure that they are safe in this country. So at this juncture, it's important that we commemorate this very important festival and day to the junior doctor trainee who has been a victim of the circumstances in Kolkata. She has lost her life performing the duty which she was performing to the best of her ability. It's extremely sad to find such incidents continue to happen and take place in this country, wherein we boast of a huge civilization, 8,000 odd years, maybe even 10,000 years, if at all we go back to the Holocene period. I think we need to certainly put our heads down in shame for what has happened in Kolkata. And to take up this issue of safety of females, I think is one of the benchmarks when we look at, are we a developed nation or are we a developing nation? This is one of the very important benchmarks. So it's very painful to find such heinous crimes are committed in places of what I call worship. Why I call the hospital a worship is, this is one place, I think, where not only the patients, the relatives, the doctors, everybody continuously 24/7 prays to God. So these are the place of worship, and it's very sad to find that this has happened in such a location. What is further agonizing or painful is that the entire government machinery there, including the police, as also the very institution where she was serving, has not been cooperative. Many efforts have been made possibly to hide the truth. And it is shameful and unforgivable to find that the institution had gone possibly to the extent of even hiding the truth. So I dedicate this year again to say that to this junior doctor who has lost her life. Let us all speak and sing in unison that we will practice what we preach. When we talk of Raksha Bandhan, when we say that we are going to take care of our sisters, it's important that we all carry this with a huge conviction and put it into effect. Let us all resolve that we will respect such a holy relationship and shoulder our responsibilities to guard our sisters from the cruelties of the perverted and disoriented antisocial elements. We are also privy to the incident which has happened in Telangana not long ago in 2019 when Dr. Reddy, again a veterinary doctor, was a victim. Let us all resolve that akin to the devotion of the armed forces at the ever live